Before she sings, I would like to give a little background of the song she's going to sing because it's one of my favorites. It was 1949. There was a character out in Hollywood by the name of Stuart Hamlin. He appeared in country western movies. He also had a daily radio show. He was known in Hollywood as extremely wild gambler, brawler, and drinker. He happened to have a good friend who was a socialite by the name of Henrietta Mears, who occasionally invited him over to her house for some big social event. In this particular year, she invited this young evangelist over to her house too, and invited Stuart Hamlin. The young evangelist you might have heard of. His name was Billy Graham. And that evening, Stuart Hamlin and Billy Graham got acquainted. Billy Graham invited Stuart Hamlin to his evangelistic meetings, and Stuart Hamlin said, "No, I'm not interested in evangelistic meetings." But Billy Graham gave him his card and said, "Hey, if you ever need me, I'm here for the next few weeks." Several weeks later, in the middle of the night, Stuart Hamlin had an absolutely devastating dream. He woke up. He woke up his wife and he said, "We need to go talk to Billy Graham." It was 4:30 in the morning. And they called over at Billy Graham's hotel. They went over to the hotel. And Stuart Hamlin and his wife met with Billy Graham and his wife. And that middle of the night, Stuart Hamlin dedicated his life, surrendered his life to Jesus. And he began attending the evangelistic meetings. He was baptized. And he didn't keep it a secret. On his radio show, he would tell about his experience. One day, he was walking there in Hollywood and met a buddy of his who also starred in some Western movies you might have heard of, John Wayne. And John Wayne says to Stuart Hamlin, he says, "Stuart, what is this I've heard about you becoming a Christian?" And Stuart said, "Well, you just can't keep it a secret when Jesus comes into your life." John Wayne looked at him and said, "That sounds like a song." And that evening, Stuart Hamlin went home and wrote the words and the music to what became one of the most loved gospel songs in the 50s and 60s. You don't hear it as much anymore, but I love this song, and I've asked Lori to sing "It Is No Secret."
The chimes of time ring out the news. Another day is through. Someone slipped and fell. Was that someone you? You may have longed for added strength, courage to renew. Do not be disheartened, for I bring hope to you. It is no secret what God can do, what He's done for others, He'll do for you. With arms wide open, He'll pardon you. It is no secret what God can do. There is no night, for in God's light you'll never walk alone. Always feel at home wherever you may roam. There is is no power can conquer you while God is on your side. Just take him at his promise. Don't run away and hide. It is no secret what God can do. What he's done for others, he'll do for you. With arms wide open, he'll pardon you. It is no secret what God can do. It is no secret what God